Hello to all my friends out there. And so this video is why some people will never seriously be lacking. Although no one should be pompous. You don't know what the future holds. I used to work in these shops, and the insinuation was certain kinds of shops, you're just eating the bones. No one does that to me. And I thought to myself, you know what? You don't know who you're talking to. Okay, this is my chicken bones, and as you can see, I ate all of the meat off the bones, and let me tell you, it was good. See this? Though I did, this is the tail. I go, no, I'm not eating the meat off the tail because the tail's too close to you know what. But in the day, you know, I am old enough so that I remember them eating the tail when I was a kid. And so I want to show you something. Okay, if you can get one of these. This is my family, but let me read something to you. This is why I say you don't know who you're talking to. Our provisions began to get low. One day a herd of buffalo ran past, and the men out of our company shot 2 of them. Such a feast we had when they were dressed. Each family was given a piece of meat to take along. My brother John, who pulled at the back of our cart, used to tell how hungry he was all the time and how tired he got from pushing. Some of them had oxen, and the oxen are still pretty much revered because, you know, they saved the people's life. But in this case, the sons were pushing. He said he felt that if he could sit down for a few minutes, he would fall asleep and feel so much better. But instead, Father would ask if he couldn't push a little harder. Mother was nursing the baby and could not help much, especially when the food ran short and she grew weak. And so, you know, I used to think to myself, you are so ignorant. When the rations were reduced, Father gave Mother a part of his share of the food, so he was not so strong either. When we got that chunk of buffalo meat, Father put it in the handcart. My brother John remembered that it was the forepart of the week and that Father said we would save it for Sunday dinner. Okay, the beginning of the week, the Sabbath is the end of the week. John said, I was so very weak and hungry, and the meat smelled so good to me while pushing at the handcart that I could not resist. I had a little pocket knife, and with it I cut off a piece or 2 each day. Although I expected a severe whipping when my father found it out, I cut off a little piece each day. I would chew them so long that they got white and perfectly tasteless. When, just to let you know, we love our children. It comes down through the generations. I mean, my son, as you all know. When Father came to get the meat, he asked me if I had been cutting some of it off. I said yes. I was so hungry I could not leave it alone. Instead of getting me a scolding or a whipping, my father turned away and wiped tears from his eyes. This goes with most people, you know, that try to insult other people, you know, in one way or another. Most of the time they are just flippin' ignorant. So this is why some people are rarely lacking. They take care of what they have, and they eat every last bit of food they have. And so if you guys are broke, if you're living in your car, if you barely have enough money, stay with me. Don't leave. I am going to help you somehow, with the help of God Almighty, of course. So let's see, let me show you. Here's my book. This grandmother, I'll try to show you, was born on the way over in a push cart. I'm not sure if that was the the one they were talking about. But she lived to be old. The people in my family lived to be, oh, here's a picture of the push cart. What it was is it was survival. And you know, it's no joke. Some people are still in that fight for survival. And so God bless you all.